Go. Somebody explain to me why In Amberclad is the best soundtrack in the entirety of all of Halo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's good to see you. I know, a Halo 3 stream again, can you believe it? Well, you know me, I can't stop working on something until I see it through to the end, which is exactly what we have going on here with these massive, massive Guardians, aka the Guardian Accumulators. Very cool. Green is disappointed. Well, he'll be disappointed until I do what he wants, but everybody's always disappointed until I do what they want, so I'm just going to do what I want instead. That's the only winning move. Everyone else can slurp my nuts. That easy. So it's simple. Yo, Kenzie, you got your username back. Congrats. Excuse me. Ah. Damn, I should have burger. Kind of killed me there a little bit. Anyway, good to see you guys. Hope you're all... Oh, Weasel, that's my microphone. Good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. We're going to be working on some cool stuff today. I actually have something really interesting to share. I want to get your guys' thoughts on it. I think I'm going to do it no matter what. But, 4 Guardians, 1 Spartan. What's up with the normal Sentinel? Oh, I had him here for reference. I was doing some designs and shapes on the texture for the big Guardian back there. And I was trying to get some understanding of how the textures on Sentinels worked. So I was taking a look at the regular Sentinel Aggressor to get some ideas. Door is way more massive than Ninja. Am I right, Door? That is such an obscure thing to say. But yeah, that's actually completely true. Completely true. 100%. Anyway, though, I hope you guys have been doing well tonight. It's a late night stream, so honestly, most of this stream is just I want to work, so I might as well stream. But I'm glad you guys are tuning in at this late hour. You know, the moment in the edge of your desk is just too sharp for your arms? No, the edge of my desk is very rounded. I have a rounded wooden desk, and it's very soft and nice. I like it. I picked it up at a local furniture store when I lived in Idaho, and I'm going to be honest, this shit's really nice. This is great quality. I love this thing. Oh, I'm sipping coffee. Alright, anyway. Let's talk about the Guardian Accumulator, because I haven't talked about this thing in a little bit. No! Green's so sad, because I'm taking a break from the only project he's ever liked from me. Besides Classic Reach Extinction. Let's take a look at this thing. Come with me. So here is the Guardian Accumulator. Now, the detailing on it's not even close to done. I gotta do massive amounts of detail on top of this. This thing is huge, and it deserves to have a crazy amount of detail baked into it. But so far, I think it's coming along well. The little drapes, they look okay. I definitely need to continue working on them. I don't love them by any means. Door? That's not Door. Why would Door say that? Oh, I see it. No, it's actually very Door-coded of you. So here's a little cape in the back. It's kind of flowy and plasmy. Don't love it yet, but it's a little bit better than it was before. I added a bunch of smaller details all around this thing. I need to add a lot more, like I said, but it's getting there. This bottom part doesn't have anything yet. The line down the middle doesn't have anything. The ribs don't have any detailing. But I did start on the head. I made some custom alphas based off of some cool Sentinel shapes and things, so I think these are looking pretty good up here. It's not too bad. The overall texture is still a major work in progress, even with the materials and the shine and reflectivity values, but Idaho, I know that place is famous for potatoes. Yeah, and everyone hates you if you go, Idaho, no Udaho. They'll literally slit your throat on the spot, so don't do that. Unless you like fighting to the death, in which case, yeah, you should totally do that. Anyway, this thing looks pretty rad, and I'm really happy with it, and I'm going to continue to texture it, but I figure at this point, the the model itself is finished. I don't really want to change anything on the model, at least for the time being, and I think it's about time that I'm able to animate it. I kind of, sort of, want to animate this thing now. That's honestly not massively challenging. Hello, good to see you. It's not massively challenging by any means, but I know I was getting blasted from the snow at the moment. Yeah, I'm glad I don't live there right now. I am in Tejas, and it's nice down here. I like it down here in Texas. I've been riding my horse up and down the street today. It was nice. And then I came home to work on the Guardian Accumulator remake. I wish I could show you guys the leaked version of this. I feel like this one's coming out so nicely, but I think I'll save it for like a Twitter comparison because I don't think anyone's going to DMC it on Twitter. Weasel. Alright, my cat's being cute. Alrighty. So he's looking pretty cool, but like I said, I want to animate this dude, alright? He's got multiple layers of animation that I think would be an absolute blast to work with. The things I can move on here, actually I didn't even talk about what's new. Obviously I did some texturing, some basic Foreigner-esque texturing. I went in and added some more detailing. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with the crown yet. I might actually remodel this thing and add it to the extras texture sheet. But essentially, the way that I saw this worked, at least from the leaked content I saw, was that all the ribs obviously move. They go chuk 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 chuk. But also, this center blade here is like part of the torso. But then this, aka the wing, aka the blade, this entire part can move downwards. Same with this part right here. It can also move downwards. The plates on the back can also move downwards. The quote-unquote arms, these little appendages here, can slide out. The eye can move outwards, but I didn't like the eye design on the cut version that was in the dig site leak, so I've made my own version of the eye that has these like rings in here that kind of extend outwards with like a core on the inside. So I'm gonna have it do, if it does extend out, it's gonna use those rings. It's also got these little flaps on the inside here. I don't know if you can see these very well, but they're supposed to kind of like, if the eye is here, they kind of like extend outwards like this, kind of like wings almost. Looks very like aggressive. I'm gonna probably remodel and retexture those, adding them to the extras texture sheet. But it's pretty cool. Is it just me, or do I sound more quiet than usual? Maybe my cat. You know what? I just realized. I think my cat may have hit my volume. Is that better? Does that fix it? Speak up! Yeah, I'm not hitting the red like usual. I'm like right barely in the red. I think that's the sweet spot right there. I do like a single image texture version. I don't. I don't. It extending is great, but the original went too far. Yeah, the original went too far. I thought it looked silly. It like went from being badass to goofy when the eye extended out. I didn't like the shape of the eyes, like the overall eye kind of like stalk either. Wasn't really a huge fan of that. It looked silly when it came out. So I'm gonna go ahead and try my own version of that, and I think it should be pretty good. I'm feeling pretty confident about it. Sensitivity on your mic is low? Why is it so low? I have all my stuff as usual. Maybe my cat did something. Buh! You look away and sound far away. Am I on the wrong microphone? Did it like change? Let me see. Properties. Where are my properties? Oh, my good microphone. No, is that any better? Did it change? Let me do an audio test. I don't want you guys to have to hear me sounding like really bad. Oh, that was way better. Audio test. Audio test. Audio. I'm gonna listen to myself in the microphone. Audio test. Audio. I'm gonna listen to myself. Not gonna lie, your mic is perfectly fine. Alright, I'm ignoring everyone about the microphone stuff from now on. Nobody ever tells me the truth with my microphone. They don't like it. They don't like me. They're just here for my grass, dude. Everybody's just here for the grass. It's so sad, bro. Please go back to your webcam, Mike. It was so good. I know. I know. Most people just can't handle how good it is. Completely understandable. Alrighty. We need to make this thing animated. So we're going to do that. Heard a meow. When you switch, I know Weasel started meowing at like that exact moment. We're going to animate this big bad mother. Oh, but before that, there's a concept I want to run by you guys. Because we're going to be working on this today because I'm really excited about it. This thing is super cool. But if you guys are YouTube members and you're in the Discord server and you're in the supporter chat where I be talking all the time, I want to throw y'all an idea that I have been working on. And I want to see what you guys think. This is, the way I think about it, this is the most natural evolution of everything I've done with my mods, and I want to try this. Alright, I want to try this. Supporter poll? No, I've pretty much already decided that I'm going to do this, so I want to show you. This is how it looks, alright? This is a mission, firefight mission concept that I've been working on. And it's pretty straightforward, it's pretty simple, but it basically goes from a linear story mission type thing with multiple waves, kind of like campaign, but also like firefight, because you got to wait for waves to move to the next objectives. And then it moves into sort of an open world situation where let me lay it out for you, all right? This is what I've been thinking of. So I want to make a giant, like, ultimate sand trap firefight type of map, but it's going to have very cinematic cutscenes. If you remember my huge grass cutscene that I did ages ago, basically that. But it's going to have like intro cutscenes and vignettes and things. I want to have a cast of characters that you can like play as. I want a variety of locations in it. I think one of the biggest downsides, as awesome as Ultimate Sand Trap Firefight was, is that it was on Sand Trap. So a custom map similar to Huge Grass, where like big pine forest canyons, maybe some Guardian forest areas, because I love that aesthetic. Of course, Forerunner interiors, that kind of thing. I want to do voice acting for the characters. That way, instead of just having things pop up on your HUD that says like, go here, you can have a character in universe and lore, super kind of do that. So what this would basically be piecing together in concept is the Huge Grass cinematic cutscene, which I had a lot of fun with doing like motion capture mocap on, voice acting and stuff. It would also take advantage of my open world load zone test, which is a mod that I made a long time ago that allowed me to dynamically load and unload and also save different green. Shut the fuck up, man. I don't care. The open world load zone test, the Kilimanjaro AI war, obviously, because I was able to do giant, AI never-ending wars that are kind of dynamic and have different, things that trigger them. Huge Grass, obviously, for terrain and stuff. And then, all the custom vehicles and weapons that I do. So, basically, here's how it would go. Alright? It starts in a similar way to what I liked about Guardian Forest, where you have the Guardian, aka probably this guy, the Accumulator. He's gonna like EMP your Pelican. It's a really dynamic, cool cinematic cutscene. You like get the, you're in the Pelican talking, blah blah blah. EMP goes, Pelican crashes, and then boom, you land here at 2. You have your little Pelican crash right on the number 2 there. Then you have to go to Objective 3, which is a small encounter around a Forerunner structure where you have to fight 2 firefight waves right here. That's the little Forerunner structure. So you make your way there. Then, to get to 4, you grab a vehicle that you get somehow around 3. Then you make your way to 4, and this is actually a small vehicle encounter area where you kind of encounter like jackals, grunts, maybe an elite or 2, as well as some like ghosts and phantoms to drop them in. So that's going to be just one wave of vehicles. And then you'll have to break through like a Forerunner wall or like activate like something that lets you go through. So after that one wave of vehicle, you progress to a heavy infantry encounter. That's going to start off with like jackals and grunts and stuff, maybe some ghosts. Then it's going to progressively go like elites and then hunters. So that'll be interesting. After you take care of like the big wave of hunters and stuff, you can leave through a Forerunner tunnel in the wall, which takes you to an interior space very similar to like the Halo 1 light bridge section from the mission Halo, the second mission of the game. So kind of like that. And while you're in there, that's going to be about 3, or no, was this one 3 waves? Yeah, it's 3 waves of like Warthog combat and like enemies coming out. And then finally you get the light bridge up. And then once the light bridge is up, you head into the open world here. And the open world, you can imagine similar to like huge grass in scale, as like a very just large open space like this. But instead of it just being like some boring nothing or whatever, the entire massive scale huge grass area would be like an open world where you can dynamically complete objectives and fight bosses and kind of have that ultimate sandtrap firefight experience, but in a more open and dynamic way, because as you travel around the world, you can encounter different scenarios and environments the entire time. It's going to be dynamically loading and unloading and saving which enemies are alive and which enemies are not. So let's say you're over here at that open world section, and this area is going to trigger like a phantom to come down and do like a wave situation where you can like capture a base or something. Cool, you do that, but if you decide halfway through to leave and come over here, as you get to a certain distance and load into a new enemy encounter, it's gonna save how many of them are alive, it's gonna save your progress and where you're at there, and then it's gonna delete everything there, and then it's gonna load everything up over here, and then if you suddenly decide to go back over here, it's gonna save and delete everything, and then load back whatever was left and your progress. So kind of a dynamic loading saving system. Theoretically, should only work in like single player, but if I'm careful with like teleporting, I'll make it so player 0, aka the main host of the game, is always going to teleport the other player to them, kind of like Halo Infinite co-op, where it like yanks you, pulls you toward them constantly. All right, Joe, thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. You said, okay, but which dog shit LOL JK engine are you going to make it in? Roblox. You think the idea of modding the Warden Eternal from Halo 5 into 3 anytime soon in the future, would you consider the idea? No, I don't really like the Warden Eternal. I wouldn't do him. I don't like him as a boss. He's like post Bungie Forerunner stuff, and I'm honestly just not a huge fan of that. ODST allows for more functionality scripting wise than Halo 3. Meh. I might switch to it. I'm just not really worried about switching to the ODST engine unless there's like some major benefits to it that I really need for the mod. Dark still looking for the 2! Said H2. No. No. DJ Abstract, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. OMG, did you just leak Halo design docs? I'm telling. My design doc looks way worse than the Halo ones. But I was very much inspired by it. I kind of figured if it worked for them, I'm going to try it out and it'll work for me. And it did give me a really good vision of how I wanted to see this mission. So, they were definitely cooking with that. Anyway, I like the concept a lot. I'll probably go ahead and end up doing this, but I'm not going to work on it today. It's just an idea I'm cooking up. I was already testing some things, like voice acting wise. I know I can do, obviously, motion capture. That's totally doable. The other one just TP'd people to the newest loaded area with shield regen effect. Being a Spartan Assault, yeah. I mean, if I'm going to be doing motion capture, what I'll probably do is set up my laptop with a VR down in my living room, and that'll give me a much larger motion capture area to like test out a bunch of different things in. So after I get it down here, I'll probably do like a temporary motion capture studio down in my living room and see if I can't get some actually like really good animations for cutscenes and things. Because the little mocap that I did, as restricted as it was, honestly looks good. How do you do the motion tracking? I have full body VR, so I can use that for full motion capture. That's a headset, 2 controllers, and 3 body trackers. 1 for each leg, and then 1 for the hip. Vive, it's a Valve Index with the Vive trackers, the 1.0s. Are they 2.0s? I think they're 2.0s. Plenty of people here can voice act for you too. Nope. Nuh-uh. No. I'm not taking voice acting requests. With peace and love, dude. Every time you ask for community voice actors, you get a bunch of people who think they're really good at voice acting, but then they actually aren't, and it turns out cringe. Then you have to let them down, sadly. And yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, dude. So no, I'm not taking requests. I don't care. I don't care if you're the best voice actor in the world. I'm not gonna hold auditions. I'll figure it out. I'm sorry. I appreciate enthusiasm as always, but I'm not gonna do that. It ain't gonna happen. What the fuck? I was gonna voice truth. It'd be like that. To be honest, I'd rather have bad voice acting than AI. Well, most of the time AI is bad voice acting. Alright, I want to animate this guy. I want to animate him. He looks so cool. You just have a shit show of dialogue with random voices and awful mics. Yeah, most people can't even do a voice acting in the first place, regardless of skill, because they have terrible microphones. They don't understand how to make audio sound good, and it just turns into this whole disaster. And it's just, oh, it's so bad. You gotta let me be a character. You gotta, maybe. You'll definitely have some role. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm not gonna just like not do something with that. Demon, thanks for the 2. What the fuck? I was gonna voice Keith David. You know what? You do sound exactly like Keith David. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? You sound exactly like him. I'm so dumb. I should have thought of that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and add an armature to every single object. Weasel, how did you move this giant plastic bag of coat hangers underneath my desk? How did you do that? This thing is heavy, man. That's crazy. I'll voice a door unless you know something more fitting. I'm not taking requests, guys. I'm not taking fucking requests. You know how annoying it is to be a content creator and be like, I'm gonna voice something in your project. No! Stop! Just because you have a voice. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but no! Green Knight never released his Spanish model. It looked awesome. The voices were amazing. I know, they were so sick. Can I record myself going to the bathroom and have that be the interior map ambience? Dude, imagine that you walk into a Forerunner interior, right? You like enter, there's like a glowing light bridge in the center of the room, and then you just hear... That would be fucking sick, bro. That would be sick. That's so cinematic. That's so cinematic. Oh my god. Right, anyway, I have to make a giant bone structure for this. So, everything is gonna get a very nice armature modifier. Yay! Armature modifiers. I know how much you guys love these. So. Why does everything already have an armature mod? Oh, never mind. We're just gonna spam these down. For every object in our scene. Da-da-da-da. Almost there. Just a couple more. Now, I had to make an entire custom armature for the Guardian that already I was working on for a while. This one down here. So this one has a custom armature. It took a while. There's a lot of pieces for it. It wasn't like hard. It was just a little bit tedious. You can see it's all animated and. I do have to redo this thing's animations and textures at some point, though, because the very shiny silver is not how the Guardians are supposed to look at all. We learned from the leaks they're supposed to be very grungy and dark in color. But I do like how the animation turned out, other than the fact that the wings are permanently out, which is incorrect. Kind of got like a strawberry red color as well. It should probably be a darker red. Animation is very 343S Promethean style. Yeah, probably not helped by the fact that it's actually very shiny as well. Pretty sure it's supposed to be like closed up as well. I didn't have any actual reference to any like leaked files or anything when I made this. This is all just complete guesswork. Also, amateur texturing. Very amateur texturing. I gotta get Davy Jones. I gotta hit Davy Jones up and be like, please, please. Can you tell me why there are 2 types of Guardians? There's actually like 6 types of Guardians, but there's this one, which is the Guardian, I believe, Serializer. Then this is the Guardian Accumulator. And then there's like several more. I can't show them because they're a part of the Dig Site League, but they exist. They were prototyped at one point. I actually made it pretty far. Which one is the one that's in the art book? I believe it's this one. The Accumulator. Big boy. This is probably the art you're thinking of right here. Like the Guardian with the cape? Yep, that's this one. There's the Guardians that have like literal cloth capes that look like they're based on those marathon characters. How do they pronounce Fats? Foots? They don't have to be grungy, they're only grungy because they're in the forest? Yeah, probably. But I like the grungy colors, they're spooky. I also like that they have these kind of like brownish red hues to them. Pretty cool. Right, anyway, I want to animate this guy, which means we're going to have to spend a little bit of time doing bone structure stuff. I'm going to get rid of anything related to the cape that I was working on, because I just didn't end up working with cloth physics. But everything now is parented to the armature. All we really have to do to make this work correctly is get everything not parented to bones here, except just parented to the main armature. And then do some vertex groups, make some bones. Looks like that's everything. We will just parent to the object, keep their transforms. And we are going to have to split this up a little bit. Blue accents? No. Guardians have red accents and green accents. Looks like I didn't leak it. I mean, I don't think anyone knows who leaked it, to be honest. It's just not, you can't really say one way or the other currently. Nobody's really aware. Fitini, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. This is sensational. You're damn right. You're damn right. Wait, I missed Demon's 5 too. My bad, Demon. Thank you for the 5, dude. He said, I'm going to voice a rock. Here is my audition. Now, I might actually have to put that in. I might have to take back what I said. That's pretty solid. Alright, we got to make an armature for this now. So we're going to go ahead into edit mode here. I'm going to delete flag test. I'm going to go to the root bone. Make it very big. There's our root bone. Maybe like 5 times bigger. I actually don't know if I want this thing to be positioned here. I can always move it later, to be fair. Cat. Yeah, my cat should be allowed. Hi, Weasel. So I'll make a new bone here. Extrude up. This is going to be... I guess for the first bone, I could probably do... What would be a good first bone? Most importantly, I guess I could do the main like structure of its body. That would be pretty smart to have next. Yeah, we'll do that. So this one is going to be wing, front, middle. And I'm going to take this bone, put it over here. position it to be like about there. I'm going to move it so it's facing downwards though. And then I will make another bone. I'll extrude down to here. I'm connected to the wing front lower. And it's going to go down to... I might have to actually remodel part of this. I hope not. About there. It's going to go to about there. Okay, not bad. And then I do need this giant middle part here, this bit, to be able to lower at least a little bit, like that. Kind of can unlock. So that's going to be, I'm going to make an eyelid bone for that. So it's going to be directly on the root bone. We'll extrude that. We want this thing to move. Going to be eyelid. Right there. Not bad. The next part I want to move is the crown. This crown has to be able to move upwards, and that's going to be just parented to the main body. There's our crown. Looks pretty good. Next I want to do these like arms. So I guess these are arms. The original Guardian had like every piece animated and able to move. I don't really love that idea. Whatever though. I'll put that there. This will be arm top L. Another one right here. This will be arm low L. And is there a mirror thing I can just do? Duplicate those, mirror X global, or mirror X global. Or not? Oh, I needed Y global. So yeah, we duplicate those, we do mirror Y global. No. This is RZ180. I'm tired of dealing with that. Alright, so we're like there, pretty good, pretty good. The UNSC with a tenor. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Halo Soft Industries Micro Studios. Or whatever they're calling themselves. Got that big dump for how they handle dig site in the media, but keep up the good work. I mean, I'm unhappy that I can't work on it, but that's just for selfish reasons. Like, it's not surprising at all, their reaction to this. Like, it is a major leak, and they gotta protect their IP. I'm not trying to defend them, them or anything. I just, I get it. They're a company. I'm not an idiot. I live in the real world. I know how all this stuff happens. I'm only disappointed because I want to work on this stuff. It sucks, but also, you know, what did you expect to happen? A bunch of leaked proprietary stuff got put out there. Would I have been happy if it ended up working out and they didn't give a fuck? Yes, I would have been very happy. Very, very happy. Oh, right, the Halo Infinite version of the Guardian from the hologram. I'm actually very interested in seeing what that looks like. Very, very interested. Let me see, Zophie sent it to me. Alrighty. We got the crown in. That looks pretty good. I want to work... I want to do the eyes with all the rings. I guess so. I guess so. I also need to be doing these ribs. Alrighty. Let's go ahead here. Hold on. I don't feel that is enough of an excuse to redesign this one element between the rings should be consistent. Cool. Alright, let's take the eyelid. We're going to start doing the ribs here. The ribs are going to need to be moved down. Yes, the baby back ribs right here. Move this up to about there. This is going to be rib L1. And then there's 12 in total on each side. I'm going to go ahead and do those. Rib L2. Rib L3. And this is definitely the most tedious part. I hate working on these stupid ribs. They look really cool, and they're definitely going to be one of the coolest parts of the animation, no doubt about it. Because these things are going to kind of like unlock, going like chunk, 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 chunk. It's going to look sick. But... L5. L6. L7. L8. L9. L10. Got two more on this side, then I can duplicate it for the other side. L11. And lastly, L12. Line these up. I'll just have them straight up and down. The ribs themselves aren't. I have them at a slight offset, but that's okay. They don't actually need to be... I'm not going to be rotating them in any way other than translating them up and down, so that actually works out pretty well. Let's see. I want to take... Do I want a global bone? Now, you know what? They should be parented to each other. Let's do L1. This will be to L2. L3. L4. I probably should have just been doing it that way. L5. Yo! Eric Raphael, look at the 20! Go to L5. Thank you very much. That's 4 fivers. Appreciate it. He said, yo, rejected. It's been a while. Seems like you get a rough go of it. Here, buy yourself an electric trimmer on me. What? What do you mean by that? I look great. All right, I don't look great. All right, I will admit that. Okay, I could use a trim. All right. That's fucked up, bro. That is fucked up. Listen, I resent that. I'll remember this, okay? When it counts, I'll remember this. Listen, it's just the camera, okay? It makes it show up very dark. Alright, it's just the camera, man. smacked you with a $20. Yeah, I'm like, I can't be mad. Bro just threw $20 at me and was like, you're ugly. I'm like, what? Huh? You owe me a flyable beam tower. You know, that would be so easy now. I remember back when you very first asked me, I tried it and I was like, I can't figure out why it's not working. Because I just like didn't understand the mod tools well enough at all. Now I feel like that'd be child's play. No, I mean minus 74. I guess this doesn't need to be exact. So that's probably fine. And then for all of these here, I can just rename them all. So this will be R1, R2, R5, R6, R7, R8, R9, R10, R11, and then R12. Cool. Okay, those are all chilling. Yo, David Jones! Thank you for the 5, man. God damn it. Hey, Rejected. Seems like you've had a rough go of Substance Painter by yourself. Wonder if anyone here would know a thing or two about it. Okay, fine. We'll do it, alright? We'll do it. I actually do want to see the cool shit that you can teach me. Alright, we'll fucking do it. Okay. We'll do it. I'm gonna do the ribs before any other part because I'm gonna hate doing it so much. I'm just gonna do this. Alright. So vertex group, rib L1, assign. Rib L2 for your pleasure, assign. Rib L3, assign. David Jones! Thank you for the 5. Betrayal. Verb. The action of betraying one's country, a group, or a person. Treachery. Yeah, I feel like I could go both ways here, you know? I don't know which way that definition is pointed, alright? Having a rough go of it, alright? I like to think it looks pretty okay. It looks decent. It looks alright. You know? That was rib L8 late. Like this fucking stream, man. Wait, I put R8. Oh shit. No, I put R9. I'm confusing myself. Rib L11. Rib L12. Is that so? Yeah. Yeah, actually. Yeah, freaking, yeah, dude. Freaking, yeah, that's exactly what it is, man. Frick. Rib Otter 8. Yo, Damon! Thank you for the tenor, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Well, I'm not gonna be here the rest of the night. Not one, but 2 pipes burst on shift, and while I'm here alone. And it's not my fault, but I gotta clean it up. That's bullshit. They do be cold as fuck, though, so I can understand why they be bursting. But you're out in, like, a big-ass, like, train yard and shit, right? So, like... Not exactly like you can just drip the pipes. Oh, okay. Let's see. Did this work? We're gonna try it. We're gonna pose mode it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. They're chilling. They're chilling. So now I can go like chunk, chunk, chunk. Oh, that's sick. Look at that. I can extend so far and then go tick, 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 tick. Dope. Davy Jones! Thank you for the tenor, man. Hey, chat, don't forget to ditch RJ and follow me, someone who follows through instead. Listen, every time that I want to be being chill... Oh, I forgot to do those parts. Fuck. Every time that I get off stream, my first thought is, damn, I'm gonna go die. And then I go lay down and pretend like stream never happened. And then that's just how it goes. I'll be like, I'm gonna go play video games with the GF now. I'm done working on Halo content. I can't help it. That's just how my brain is coded. How God programmed me. And if God is great, and omnipotent, and omniscient, then he intended for me to be this way. Do RJ Lord just drop? Do you guys not know? I mean, I guess I don't really talk about shit. I do. She's a pretty girl. What's his name, bro? It's 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. GF lets you look like that? Yeah, yo, you take that back. Like, god damn. What the fuck, man? What? Who? When did I hurt you, bro? Like, what the fuck, bro? What? What the fuck, man? Oh, I missed. How did I miss an entire rib? Which, what the fuck? Which one is that? That's 9? No. 12, 11, yeah, that's 9. How the fuck? How did I fuck up 9? That's 10, 9. That should be L9. Oh, I called it lib. Those damn libs. Looking good. Looking good. Nice. It's unsettling when we can't see your eyes, you know, it's like a secret under there. I'm hiding my emotions. You guys can't know the darkness in my heart. That is why my hair is so long. You cannot know. Yeah, I don't know. It's to the point where I kind of forget that my hair is in my eyes. I'm just used to it. I've had long ass hair since high school, so it just kind of like fades out of mind. The GIF green posted low-key, love the animation to it. Where did he post it? Yeah, okay, this is not, I'm allowed to show this. This was posted on Twitter. This is from an ex-Bungie employee who showed this. So I'm allowed to show this. This is not dig site, like this is public Twitter content. This is actual Guardian test animation. I love that as like a cool little cape. Maybe I should make my cape try to look like that. Kind of cool. Like the way it like breathes and like the way it rotates and stuff. Its eyes kind of funny looking. A non-final version of the Guardian. Nerds detected. Oh no, it found chat. I like this thing. I think this thing looks sick. Who's the dev? I forget. It was like over a year ago I saw it posted on Twitter. It was some of the dig site guys were like asking around on Twitter like publicly like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Is there any like info that you have? And then they posted like a bunch of those. I don't know how they just like had those on hand, but it was really cool. All right, we got the eyelid. We save. We're going to do the crown. We save. This is, what is it? Arm, what did I call this bone? Arm top L. Okay, sure. This is, oops. Arm top L. Arm top R. This one's gonna be arm bottom L. And then arm bottom R. Where do I find the Gunnar VRC avatars, Mr. Sharko? Friend Jinxie has a website, and pretty much only Coomer avatars get posted there, so good luck, soldier. I believe in you. We have roots. Arm bottom L. Arm bottom R. That goes on root. Arm bottom L. Arm bottom R. Oh, right, and then I do need to add the Wing FM. Wing FM. Wing FL? Low? Yeah. At a Godzilla -1, thought a long charge that spreads up and pops back all once and launches on a large beam. Ooh, yeah, that'd be sick. Like all of them go like chuk 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 chuk, and then they all just go shoom, and then the beam fires. That would go hard, dude. That would go hard as fuck. Good Godzilla -1 inspiration. It's funny too, because you can't really see it, but I found out there's like some purple stuff. I textured it in here because the original had it, but there's some like purple bits underneath all this that are probably supposed to glow. I don't think they're just supposed to be like a matte purple color, so kind of cool. I don't know why they're purple, but that's how it was, so I copied that. Boom. Boom. Like, that's gonna be so sick. Hi, Weasel. Oh. I want to see this in action. Boom. 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 Alright, whatever. Close enough. Oh, it's gonna look so cool. And the eye can like do that. It can slide up and down the body of it. That looks pretty good. Weasel, no, don't be on my desk. I'll eat you. The eye bone's connected to the pillar bone. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Did I misname these? I must have named these the wrong bone. What is it? What are the arms? Arm. Oh, it's arm low, not bottom. Cat started drinking out of the fucking... My cat just started taking a little drink out of the water fountain and went... Sounded like somebody was planting the bomb in CSGO. Thought I was about to die. Man, we live in a society. That's crazy. Alright, this probably doesn't have an armature modifier, does it? No. Have the ribs extend and then popping back into place one by one before firing? Well, I was thinking they extend one by one as it's charging, and then... Because it's inspired by Godzilla -1, the charging scene in that movie is great. His spikes like come out, out, out one at a time progressively upwards, and then right before he fires, they all go chunk and slam back in and then fires that shit. I wonder if I can watch that without... The atomic breath from Godzilla -1 goes stupid hard. Let's see it. Oh, no, we're not gonna get copyrighted. I swear, guys. I swear we're not gonna get copyrighted. This is kind of the inspiration for it. You have this like kind of charging. It speeds up. And then they all lock in, and then it fires the beam. So that's the inspiration. Also, that scene goes hard as fuck, dude. That scene is sick. I love that. What does the accumulator do anyways besides floating and standing? I have no idea. I just think it looks really cool. Movie's almost 2 years old. That's like 1.5, maybe? It's like a little over 1 year old. Pretty sure it released at the end of 23. Well, I guess in Japan it probably released a bit earlier, so maybe it's closer to 1.5. But with that as inspiration, I'm pretty excited. All right, we do need an eye bone here. But I still think Shin Godzilla had the coolest atomic breath. Shin Godzilla's atomic breath is really cool. Both Shin Godzilla and Godzilla -1 in very different ways had like peak atomic breath scenes. Isn't Godzilla that thing from Fortnite? Yeah, just like Goku. They're both Fortnite characters. And like Rey Palpatine, also from Fortnite. She's one of my favorite Fortnite characters. Actually, she's great. Guys, there's a rejected shotgun on the stream. Yeah, and don't you forget it. Alright, this bone is gonna be eye. The bone behind it is gonna be eye ring 02. The bone behind that is going to be eye ring 01. Cool. So this one is going to get the eye group. Assign that. And this ring here is going to be eye ring 02. I want this one to be 01 now. It doesn't really make much sense now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, there's 3 of them. I didn't even notice. Forgot I put that in there. Eye ring 01. Yeah, actually, this needs to be... This one will be 02. This one will be 01. And this one will be 03. I gotta fix the bones. You're gonna be eye ring... No, it's eye. This is gonna be eye ring 2, 1... and 3. Cool. Then we got 3 eye rings if I want those to like jut out while it's firing. I kind of don't want it to, if I'm being honest though. Like, I feel like it's gonna look just goofy. Kind of like how it did when I saw the leaked content. I was like, I don't know about that one. So it would go outwards, kind of like that. Did that one not move? Did I must have misnamed it. Hold on. You are 02. Good. Wow. I screwed it up again. I misname it. The bone. 01, 02, 03. Must have just like not assigned it. Bitch, what the fuck? What's going on? I_ring 02. Assigned. You don't have an armature modifier? No, you do. You're fine. Oh, that one's 01. And that one. Okay. Now we're chilling. I was looking at the wrong one. So it'll come out maybe like that. Okay, no, it just looks so silly. I don't know. Wow. 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 Yeah, I don't know about this whole setup. Like, that's sort of kind of similar to what it was, like, supposed to do, but I think it looks fancier this way, but how the hell did I end up here? You ended up in a Halo modding stream in the middle of the night. Lucky you. Lucky you. Rejected Drake Minecraft shotgun jump scare. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Hi, Weasel. You're gonna have to come down here. You're gonna learn that lesson eventually, that you just can't sit there up on my desk, girl. Love you. I did not know that the Guardian appears in Halo Legends. Yeah, the Halo Legends one with like the Foreigner Flood War has a lot of that stuff, which I think is pretty cool. I like that. It's pretty neat. Alright, so this is gonna be I Shroud L, and it's gonna have the parent bone of I, so it's gonna be attached to that. Then I'll duplicate that, do a negative Y value on it on both the tail and the other thingy. I Shroud R. Very cool. Yo, Davy Jones! Thank you for the 5 man. Appreciate it. Bone. Noun. Any of the pieces of hard whitish tissue making up the skeleton in humans and other vertebrates. Hi, Weasel. It's weird to think of bones as tissue, but I mean, they are just grown. Big calcium deposits. Oh, my cat, Weasel. Why are these not? Oh, these probably also have the wrong way. Yeah, it's not bottom R, it's low R and low L. There we go. Now when it's all animated, looks pretty good. Still should be adding more bones to this, but we're getting there. Things are looking pretty good. I could theoretically make some pretty cool, complex animations for it. Do I have a Twitch stream? I have a Twitch. It's in the description, but I don't use it very often currently. Thinking about doing some dual streams on there as well. I was at 12 a.m. I started stream really late today. Very, very late. Now, this looks pretty good, but I don't have any cool animations for it yet, and I would very much like them. Imagine if you streamed a Minecraft SMP, that would go crazy. I mean, please, I need people to play with. We used to have a Minecraft server for this community. It was kind of fun. wake up at 5 a.m. Oh god, he should probably sleep now. That's not gonna be fun. I can't operate on less than like 7 hours of sleep. My body, I'm just like a zombie for the whole day if I do that. It's rough. It's a really, really bad quality of my biology. It's very, very unfortunate. I just realized these bones are way too far in the back. You, and you. You move. And then there we go. Okay, those bones should be good now. I can probably just extrude or extend those based on my local axes and get some good results. So let's see if they work. Let's try it out. So we go here, DX, YY. Wow. Yeah, look at that. GYY 50, GYY 100, GYY 100, GYY 100, GYY 100. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Pretty angry looking. Make sure the crown bone works too. Weasel, I'm ignoring you. Crown's looking good. You can just. It's mad. It goes just wow. Electricity going. Oh, Weasel. Weasel. Look at this cat. You can have multiple games on your PC. What? That's a lie. That's a lie. Look at this cute cat. It's a cute Weasel. No. Alrighty. Like so many solutions. Yeah, Halo modding is amazing, but I was like playing Minecraft with the Pookie Bears. No, I am not a Pookie Bear. You are my Pookie Bear. Got it. Oh, why did I say that? Why the fuck did I just say that? Why do you guys have to do that? I want to do. Should I do a test animation for firing? That'd be kind of fun, right? Dude, yeah, I'm reminded of those stupid ass Fortnite videos. That guy who sounds like fucking Deku, who's like running around. Daddy's very angry. Pookie Bear, come here. So bad, bro. I hate it. I hate it so much. I think this is good enough to do some animations with. I can always add more bones as needed, but it's like a basic bone structure. This is really, really doable. I want to do like a testing charge animation. I feel like this thing is a very monolithic entity, therefore it doesn't really need to have a lot of idle animations. And it possibly could, but it would be pretty challenging to pull off. Alright, let's do a new animation. This is gonna be, what are the overlay animations called? They're just like, is it just overlay? What am I thinking of? I think it's just overlay. fire charging. Subtle shifts in movement. Yeah, subtle shifts in movement could be good. You could have like some of the ribs going like clunk, you know, moving around. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We could do some of that. All right, so here's what I'm thinking for the charging animation. All right, here's what I'm thinking. All of the ribs are gonna need to be animated, so we're gonna grab all of these, add them in. The wings as well are gonna need to be animated, so we'll add those in. The arms are going to be animated. The crown's going to be animated. I'll probably animate the eye, but I'll wait to touch those. So I think first things first. It should start with the ribs. The ribs should start. You should start to hear like a kind of wind up, like kind of. Am I inspired way too heavily by Godzilla -1? Maybe. So GZ -10 for each one. Yeah, so here's how we'll do it. Here's how we'll do it. Hopefully -10 isn't too much. I should still leave, hopefully, a decent amount of space. So yeah, we'll do every 5 frames, GZ -10. On that. GZ -10 on that. GZ -10 on that. GZ -10. It's possible this isn't going to be enough and it's not going to look that impressive, but we'll see. GZ -10 there. All right, let's see. So they all should like, nice. That looks pretty good. I'd probably move them even a little bit more than that. That does look pretty cool. And if I grab the frames, and if I, and on frame, we'll wait like 10 frames there, and we'll input a keyframe for all their current positions right here, and then I'll grab a keyframe of all of their current positions from the beginning of the animation all the way down to here on 75, so they all lock in all at once. Wow. And then that'll be like an accordion, so it'll go like bum 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 boom. I think it's cool in concepts. Cool in concept. Yeah, that's locked in. What am I just looked away from chat for a minute because I was so busy. What are you guys talking about right now? What the fuck's going on? Alright, should the crown come up before or after this, I wonder? I think maybe like halfway through the charge at like frame 30 here. Can have this go like to frame 25. Frame 25. These are gonna go to frame 30 and then GYY 50. GYY 50. And on frame 55, you can have. Actually, let's do frame like 45. Input, input. And then on 60 after it rises up. Maybe we could even have it so like as it's going there, we could have the crown kind of here. And then by the time it's at frame 30, it could go up like 25. Actually, wait, no, not on frame 25. We could go like frame 45. And then by the time it gets to the end here at 60, it'll be up another 25, kind of like an accelerated rise, and then wham, it slams shut. And I could make, theoretically, all of them could slam shut here, so like... Even the crown could slam shut at the same time. So that'd be like GZ minus 50. So they all just kind of go shoo. Maybe, would it be overkill if I made all of them go inwards? Yo, Fituru, thank you for the 5. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. You said should make a little 30 to 1 minute trailer for the release of the Halo 3 or Halo 4 Infinite to get some hype up. Oh yeah, 100%. I've just been so focused on this because I'm like totally obsessed with it right now, but I'm definitely down with that. I want to start doing some YouTube shorts. Like anytime I post something on Twitter that's like a clip or a video, I want to be making like a whole YouTube short out of it, and maybe even posting it on TikTok as well, because why not? I think it would be pretty good. Did you show the Infinite Guardian yet? No, but I should. Let me grab Zophie's DM. They sent it to me. It'll be sick. Be sick as hell. They sent me the blend. I already have it actually. Hold on, let me tweak this animation a little bit, and then I'll open it because I'm very curious to see it. Not bad. So I think the crown rising up should happen in like a more solid way. I don't think the crown rising up slowly looks good. I think it should be an aggressive movement. I'll have to probably retime the animations on these bones a little bit. So they do a movement starting on frame 25. I'm gonna move them back 5 frames there. I'm gonna move this one back from 45 to 40 as well. And that should allow me to use the crown a little bit closer to 50. Let's see. Honestly, I don't even like the crown moving. Like, I know it's technically supposed to, but I don't even like it moving that much. Maybe I'll make it move less. And then I suppose I could have this final keyframe here be delayed to have a little bit more time in it, maybe like 15 frames, which is like half a second. I'll have to probably retime the whole thing to be honest, but I got the segments bit move might look even cooler slowed down. Yeah, I think it might be a little too fast. Well, the good news is because I added such a large delay to like the wind up, I could probably move it so the crown itself could be pushed a little bit later into the animation. Yeah, I'm probably going to slow this down. It's a little too quick at the moment. Now, they're all like very jarring, sudden movements, and that works good in some ways, but one thing I noticed here, when it went up, I kind of like the idea of them like having like a slow, whoom, like when they all get pushed inwards. I think it would be nice. Can I do this as like a global thing here? Like a quintic. Moves to be like a thing there. I'll do quintic. I fixed the crown animation. I moved its position again. Boom. Boom. Quintic. Okay, hear me out. So right now, the way this works, the smoothness kind of has it go womp in like a kind of an uninteresting way. I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move these animations for the big parts, like I'm going to move them to be like, grab you. What's the opposite of that? Maybe I could do the same for, I don't want to just use the same type on all of these, but it might look good. Let's see. How does it look? Choom, choom, choom. Boom, boom, boom. I think something like that is kind of nice. What about circular? Hi, Weasel. Ooh, yeah, circular. I like that. Hey, Weasel. What's up, sweet girl? Oh, Weasel. You're stepping on my keyboard. Yeah, I think having that kind of interpolation makes things look a little bit better. Although this is only a 3-second animation currently. I feel like if this was like 6 seconds or something, it'd be better. Because whatever this is going to fire is going to be insanely massive. You could give the whole body a slight shake in different spots to add character. Yeah, it needs a lot of like minor details. The eye's not animated either. Oh, I didn't even animate the eyelid. Or the wings, actually, for that matter. Speaking of which, I should probably edit the bone structure. This is going to be parented. Oh, it already is. Perfect. All right. All right, then in that case, on like frame 10, I'm going to have the wing here extend over a 20-second period. Or no, let's make it like a 30. Yeah, 20 frame period. There it goes down like so. Go down -6. I think that's about as much as I can pull off with that. After 10 frames on 40. This one, go 40 to 60. We'll pull that one down. Hey, Lamage, thanks for the 5, man. Fuck. Wait. Dude, I hate it when you guys start seeing through things, alright? Just because I have patterns in my speech. Thanks, Alomeister, for the 5-er. Halo Meister says, Skibbity. Wow, thanks for making me say that. I hated that so much. You're a bitch and a half. You're a bitch and a half. I'm not predictable. You're predictable. Your mom. Got him. No! What's the purpose of the Guardian and Halo 3? I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe the dig site guys would know because they had files for the original version of this thing. I have no clue personally. Oh wait, are these not? Oh, they're just not vertex grouped, armatured. There we go. Womp, 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 womp. Maybe I could do it in the reverse order actually, where the bones for the bottom extend out first and then the rest extends out. That could be kind of cool. Let me try that. Yeah, because this goes like, what's a frame 40? I'll put this one here, then we'll have these here go to frame 40. But that'll look cool. Yeah, I kind of like it the other way actually. Will these also look... Is everything getting, like, shoved back to its original position gonna look cool is what I wonder. I don't know. I feel like it looks kind of cool. I think the crown having such like a harsh movement, I'm gonna tweak that so it doesn't have like that full-on thing. It's like I'll try like quadratic for it. Let's see if that makes the crown look a little better when it goes up and in. Oh wait, no, that was for the closing one. Hold up, I wanted for when the crown rises out. I think it was on circular, which is like the most severe one. I'm gonna try the quadratic for that. Cubic? Cubic's kind of nice for it. Very Godzilla -1. When you're done with the Guardian, can you import it to Halo 4 so we can see a better engine? I guess. It wouldn't really make a huge difference, to be honest. I'd have to like redo all of its materials, which would be kind of annoying. I think this needs to be slowed down pretty substantially. Let me do scale 2 on this. A nice even 182nd animation. How does it look slowed down? Okay, now that it's slowed down, one thing I'm realizing is I can probably make it so the first arm animation happens a little quicker here. Because right now it plays at frame 40. I'm going to play at like frame 20 and see how that looks. And then this second arm animation, since that plays at 20, I play this at like frame 70 perhaps. Just move it back a little, maybe like 65. Be kind of cool. Zoom. 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 Okay, that's kind of cool. I want it to feel relatively linear in the way that all these pieces animate, so because that I also want to make sure that the timing I have on the body pieces are also like good. In that case, maybe I should move this here. The timing just doesn't feel very good on these movements. Reject the John Skibbity shotgun. That's actually, yeah, that's my full. W Weasel. We just missed Halo 4 Infinite. I'll get back to Halo 4 Infinite. I'm just like really interested in this thing. You guys know I've been obsessed with Guardians for a long time, and my first like real Guardian mod that I put out, that's dead in the water now, rest in peace, was the giant Guardian boss fight mod, where the Guardian was like this massive thing, and now suddenly there is a giant massive Guardian with like a really badass design. I'm so here for it. I want to make this into a biped and just like see how this would look charging. Without any effects, without any sounds or anything, I just kind of want to see it in game. Let's export to a JMS. First of all, we need to get all the new bones out there. Then for this animation, we need file, export JMA. This should be a overlay, Halo 3 style overlay under animations. Will be overlay charging. Okay, and we'll get that out there. Wouldn't be called a Guardian anymore in Halo Infinite? No, yeah, the Guardians are something different in modern Halo. Why is there no border on the thumbnail? Oh man, did I fuck that up? I didn't even notice. Embarrassing, dude. Can't even call myself a real YouTuber after that. Alright. Guardian 17. Newest iteration here. I'll throw that in the folder. Alright, we're gonna run the commands to get this new version with all the bones set up in here. Hopefully it doesn't explode, so we'll do tool, render, objects, characters, Guardian, Accumulator, final. Is the design for offensive bias now? Well, one of the people who did the lore showing the new badass Guardian style for offensive bias said that he just took a Guardian's shell, which is interesting because Guardians are something totally different in current Halo lore, but also he took the shell of a Guardian, which is like a different type of Guardian. I don't know, man. Modern Halo lore, shit's like fucking spaghetti. I don't get it. Oh, I do need to worry about setting up regions now. Cause shadows and so now there's a bunch of moving parts, so shadows are gonna be all over the place. They call it funky. Okay, we should have the animation exported now as well. Yeah, there's our new charging animation. That's a big animation, damn. Let's get the model animations in, and then we can set it up as a biped and some other things. Alright, the animations are in. Looks like that nuked its idle animation, unfortunately. Oh well, we'll spawn in, we'll make a biped version of it now. So we'll open Gorilla, we go to our tags folder here. In my version of the Guardian, we have a biped already, so I should be able to just yoink that real quick, throw it in here. There's our Guardian Accumulator biped. Let's go, dude. So, Guardian Accumulator. Blue accents now. I don't know if it would look all that good with blue accents. Right. Oh, you're talking about for the cape? Yeah, I mean, I could try it. I know there was like a blue glowy plasma accent that I saw in the leaks, but I changed it to white just so it matched the concept art better because I personally just thought it looked cool. But we could give it a go. We could give it a go. It did look nice as blue before. For sure it did. Alright, but let's do this. With the biped there, first let's make sure the bounding radius is set to like 20 because it's really big. Then we'll set the overlay animation. Where is it? Oh, right. Oh, my weasel. Relax. Oh, it's called object. Oh, God. Fucking Microsoft did. Object charging. Redo that animation import. I guess the idle animation is probably busted. Oh, right. Because yeah, I can actually fix that really quickly. Because it's got... I need to re-export this animation as a JMA, Halo 3 JMM, idle. One should go relatively quickly. Weasel, you are a gremlin. I know. I apologize for my weasel being loud as hell. I love you, Weasel. You're so pretty. You're a pretty cat. Pretty kitty. Hey. Please just export. I want to see a cool idle animation. Well, whatever, it's not like we have to worry about anything. So anyway, charging is going to be a frames type animation. The function is going to be weapon illumination. I think that's how it should work. Oh, you know what? I don't have a primary trigger marker on. Oh! I don't have a primary trigger on this, which means it won't be able to fire the weapon currently. I'll have to set that up real quick. It's cool. I love her anyway. Real. Will the Guardian have any hard light parts to it? No. Probably not. All right, right there, the center of the eye. We're going to do cursor to selected. Then I'm going to add a new empty arrow object. Scale it up really big so I can actually see what's going on. It has the right orientation. We're going to rename it to primary trigger. And then we're going to parent that to our eye bone here. So even if the eye moves around, it'll be correctly parented to the right location. So we're going to go to eyelid, eye, parent to bone with transforms kept. Cool. Now we can export this out again. Means we can also grab our fixed idle animation, but also we can grab our new render model and re-import that. So now we'll get the idle animation back. As soon as I also re-import the we're gonna get shedding mode because I'm busy making drawings of Penny Parker from Marvel Rivals. Surely they're just like badass and cool, right? Surely. Pew pew pew. And I want to play some Marvel Rivals later tonight. What kind of attack are they gonna be giving it? Big laser. Big laser. I have to give it a custom weapon though. Do the animations, now I should have idles again. Nice. Everything seems like it's working pretty well. But now we gotta get the biped of it in, which hopefully does work first try. We have the Sentinel Aggressor, which I added last. Now we're gonna have the Guardian Accumulator. Nice, not bad. Not bad. Well, his physics model isn't quite right, but who gives a shit? Alright, he looks pretty cool. Although his default pose is off. I accidentally exported him in the wrong posture. Let's try that again. While that gets the correct posture, and what we can do is make a version of its weapon that'll actually fit something this big. Right now it uses the Guardian gun. I'm going to make this under objects, characters, Guardian Accumulator, weapons, and this is going to be... Didac, thank you for the $2 tip. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. God damn it. There is much goon, and I have edged through Riz, and I... Do I have to read this? Ed Skibbity and Sigma. Now I shall... Ohio. You shall Fortnite. That was so badass. Sick. That was so cool. That was What? It re-imported and it's still in the wrong posture? How is that possible? Alright, let's save that please. And that. Hold up. That's just not right. Why is it posed like that? It should be. That's correct. No, this is the correct pose. Now this should be fine. Oh, maybe it's the overlay animation perhaps fully out. Oh, it is, or at least partially. Kind of. Try this again. Maybe I messed up the idle animation. That might be why. Wish Kaisen and Mr. Beast would cease to exist. Why? What's wrong with them? Science with a 2! Thank you very much! Oh, that's cool. Your name's Science. But just spelled funny. See what you did there. Thank you. Appreciate it. Needs more cowbell. That is actually very true. There is not enough cowbell for this thing. Ever. I think this plus like some more sophisticated idle animations would go pretty hard. Beast Games. Beast Games is pretty entertaining. I've been watching it. Like one of the craziest reality shows. It's brutal as hell, but peak entertainment. There we go. Much better. Okay, it's back. Now though, this is the biped, right? Yeah, this is the biped. We gotta change the charging time on its weapon. This is the Guardian weapon. The charge time, make it 6 seconds. 180 seconds. Yeah, be about 6 seconds. All right, we're gonna give it a go. I'm gonna spawn myself down here. I'm gonna take a look at this thing and then possess it. Whoa, it's so fast. Does it not have a gun? Oh no, it does. I just needed to refresh, I guess. We've been in Discord for like 1 minute. We're talking about removing Kai Cenat and Mr. Beast. Yeah, not me. I'm chilling, bro. God damn it. Just let me do the thing. Okay, let's see. Does it work? Oh. Okay, the eye primary trigger thing did not work, but he's out, Bakan. Yo, peace out. The crown doesn't seem to animate for some reason. Why is the crown not animating? Tell me what is going on. Crown has just the one vertex group. It's bound to the correct armature. Should be fine. Technically it works as well. Is there a reason that the accumulator isn't shooting from the primary trigger? Primary, optional barrel marker name, primary trigger. Did I like import it incorrectly? No, I wouldn't even be able to see the animations if I had. It's on 17. 17. I'm going to re-import the render model just in case. I don't think it's going to do anything, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm also going to use a restroom very quickly, so give me just 1 sec. I'll be right back. You joined in just in time for chair content? Hell yeah. Well, I got my cookie blanket. I'm chilling. I'm big chilling. Alright, re-imported it. I do want to add some emission to the purpley bits. I think they're pretty cool. I'm gonna do that real quick. Drug Frodo with the 5 gifted. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hell yeah, much appreciated, dude. Yo, congrats, already got gifted. Be sure to give your thanks. That's super sick. You know what I kind of want to do with this too when it's done? You guys know how on the mission, the Covenant... This is related to the gifted, actually. You guys know the mission, the Covenant, obviously. The 2 scarabs, they like drop down and they slam into the ground and then they do a little roar and then they start to become active and fight. Oh, I want to do that, but here on Huge Grass, where like I'm gonna remove the secret buttons. I'll probably remove the Halo 2 scarab because it actually gets in the way of gameplay a little bit. And what I'll do is I'll add some. I'll probably do 3 secret buttons that say like deactivate Guardian shield or something like that. And then if you press all 3 of the secret buttons, right here in front of the Citadel, a giant explosion will come out of the ground, like a giant dirt explosion, and the Guardian will rise up and, like, as an AI, because the flying AI, like Sentinels in the Guardian, work perfectly in multiplayer, so you'd, like, rise up and then, like, do a cool animation, make, like, a loud sound across the map, and then he would just kind of roam the general middle part of the map, and it would be, like, an AI PvPvE obstacle, secret little Easter egg that you could activate, which I think would be pretty sick. What if it said the button said summon the Guardians? Well, I was thinking it would say like deactivate Guardian restraints or something. I already thought of 3 really good secret areas to hide the buttons at. So if you hit all 3 to deactivate Guardian restraints, it would say like, deactivate Guardian restraints 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3. And I just think it would be cool because like if the Scarab can fall down, do a giant dirt explosion, then like, you know, attack like on the Covenant, You do it kind of in reverse, where like the explosion comes from the ground, the Guardian rises up and goes like chunk 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 and like makes a noise like wow wow, and then it kind of just has like an AI spot that it roams around. It would be pretty sick. What about the Strato Sentinel? I'm gonna be honest, the Strato Sentinel's so big it actually would look like huge even on this map. The Strato Sentinel is absolutely huge. It would take up like, it's like the size of this entire circular area here. It's huge. Basically doing what that one Infinite Firefight map does. Is that it? I haven't played that one. Volcanic chunks of ground as environmental hazards. Yeah, I was thinking like you could have like giant chunks of rock like flying around the map going like slamming into stuff. That'd be sick. Yeah, I gotta figure out though why the primary trigger here isn't working. Doesn't seem to be working for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Is it not parented? Oh, my parenting didn't work. That's why it's not doing anything. That's odd. Okay, select you. Select you. Pose mode. Eye bone. Pose to bone. Keep transform. Save. Okay, now the beam should come from the eye. I guess I just deselected it on accident. Export done. We re-import again. Oh god, wait. No, it's gonna be the middle of an animation. Let's try to do it. Again. I'm gonna have a pose, default pose be in the middle of an animation now. Wait for that to finish. Now its pose is gonna be messed up. I need some nitrous and hydraulics. Alright, we'll put some hot rod flames while we're at it. Come on, I didn't mean to import with a broken model. Please, just finish already. Alright, I know as Scarab level bosses will be next level. I mean, this thing is supposed to be like a Scarab level boss. Well, not exactly the same, because you don't have to like board it or anything. Alright, let's see. Does the laser come from the eye? I was wearing his Guy Fieri robe. It's a cookie robe, bro. It's completely different. It does kind of look like Guy Fieri shirts, though. Alright, so it goes from... Oh, I see a little charging in the eye. It's a little teensy tiny beam at this thing's scale, but... The beam's so small. It's a little baby beam. It's so tiny. That's pretty funny. Why doesn't it like lock? Oh, it must lock all the way at the end, but then it reverses the animation. No, it doesn't even play the full animation. I must not have exported the whole thing. Oh, that's probably why the crown never goes up. I never did the full export. It needs to be at 180 frames. I must have accidentally messed it up earlier. Let's export that animation again. Get JMO, called object charging. We'll let that cook. In the meantime, I kind of want to make the beam like really big. I don't even know if I'll end up using an instant beam. I probably won't, just because it's not that fun to fight against and you really can't do a whole lot against it. Even with a really long charge up and like a lot of sounds and stuff, it's not going to be the best thing ever. Ba-boom. I will save that. So Guardian Beam projectile is probably fine, but I'm going to swap out all of the... This is not what I meant to do. I want to do projectiles. Big Guardian. Oh yeah, the Windows 11 bug. Right click, rename. Guardian Accumulator beam.projectile. And then as far as the effects go, we have the firing effect, which I'll have to snag here. Make an FX folder for it. Make a weapon folder in here. The particle effects around the red eye when it charges. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go crazy with those. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm detaching these from the old Guardian ones. So that's Guardian, Accumulator, FX weapon, the charging effect. What if the little front ribs stabbed into the ground in a strafe run style hit? I was thinking if it would be kind of cool if I could do like a melee attack for it, but I don't know how well that would really work. A massive gravity hammer strike at close range. Well, I still want to try like some kind of EMP if possible. We'll see if that's something I can actually do. That said, I do need to make this thing turn very slowly. Center at origin, shape spherical, no. Radius, be like 3 units. Flying. Angular velocity maximum, I'm gonna make that like 30. Oh, it's angular acceleration. We're gonna do like 60. It's gotta be really slow. Okay, that looks really awkward. Moving, turning speed, 30. Why does it turn in discrete units? Okay, even changing those values doesn't fix it. It's probably something to do with this. Moving, turning speed being 300. Turns without animating, perhaps? No, that doesn't fix it. Stationary turning threshold, 30. 3,000. What the fuck? Is it doing that? Okay, now I just can't turn at all by removing the seat. Oh! I don't think the animation's supposed to do that. Is there like a limit to the amount of frames it's gonna have or something? Because it's not playing the full animation. The timing. Bigger beam? Definitely. Also it needs the glowy purple bits underneath the ribs. I don't know why they're purple, but yeah. Give it a go. I want to change the charging effect really bad. Mostly just the charging lens flare. I'm going to just change everything. Charging lens flare. Oh, not grunt playable. Guardian Accumulator. FX weapon. Lens flare. Make the scale way bigger. The 10x it. Let's 2x that. Maybe it has a lifetime? You have a lifetime? Oh, it's probably got the effect lifetime is 2.8 seconds. We're gonna make that 6 seconds for the full charge. That's not bad. I'll have to change the curve on it though. The radius curve is fine, but the brightness curve, I'm going to set this to a spline. Like so. Oh, because I edited it, I don't think it shows up. No! Even on the Guardian. Oh, it doesn't have a good camera track. I can't even see anything. Let's change the camera track. It's on biped follow camera. It's like Scarab BH3 or something. At least I can see now. Maybe the dropship camera would be better for testing though. Yeah, that's a little better for testing because then I can go like fly cam or no, follow camera. Yeah, whatever, I can just do that. Only when it's stationary it seems to have trouble. Oh wait, it's right, because it's got to be the inverse. It's supposed to go like that to that. Right? Okay, not bad. Definitely needs a lot more work, but not bad. Charging effect will continue from the lens flare. Now we have a light. Charging dot light. This light is going to have to be pretty big. Anyway, keep the rib movements the same, but smooth it out. Yeah, they're kind of messed up right now. I need to fix them. I'm just being lazy about it because not necessarily a massive deal. Maximum distance, we're going to do like 10 units. Light after 6 seconds. Distance diffusion. That's probably fun, let's see. The animation's a little goofy right now, I just gotta keep cooking with it. Decent. I'll tweak it later. Let's just get more of these in here. Light volume's kind of a big deal. Light volume. Charging light volume. It probably just needs to be way bigger. Skinny beam, yeah, the beam is really sad. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is really, really sad. Thickness 5 to 0.5. Oh, that's way too, that's too thick. Alright, the cape is making its back really dark because it's casting shadows on the shadowed region. That's alright. Okay, now for the length of the light volume, it's going to need to be like 5. Like 2. Oh, man. That light volume is not bad. do kind of want to tweak the lens flare a little bit more because that was kind of important. The 100 charge sound, that's fine. We can change that later. But there's a couple things on here that are pretty important. The charging spark, for one, honestly just needs its scale 10x, in my opinion. See how those look. Oh, shit. I didn't even see those up there. Maybe not 10x. What are those? What the fuck? Okay, particle size, maybe we could like... What's this? 0.2125 and then 0.25. Their scale is probably fine. Mostly it's their velocity, I'm gonna guess. Initial velocity. I'm gonna quadruple 8s to 1.6 and 0.6 to 2.4. Okay, let's half that, 0.8 and 1.2. Maybe the other way. It like pulls inward. I feel like I should definitely be pulling inwards. Alright, I'll make the accents blue. Alright, it's pretty easy to do. Give me a sec though. Emission radius. Okay, we're going to change this from no, it should be implode. But the radius, oh, it's because the radius is so small. 5 to 2.5, so they're probably like imploding over themselves. Yeah, like that's good. It just needs to be, okay, way smaller radius than that. We'll do like 2 to 1. Oh, god damn it! I keep hitting the hotkeys too fast and it messes everything up, man. God damn it. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Probably like 3 to 1. I bet that would look even crazier. All right, moving on though to the next one. Electric arcs. These I'm pretty sure just need to be made really big. Mission rate is 10. Lifespan is probably fine. Doesn't have any radius on it, but I think I will give it. No, I won't give it a radius. Pretty particle size. I'm gonna try 10xing these and see what happens. Probably too much, but we'll see. Yeah, that is too big. So it was 0.15 to 0.1. I'm gonna instead do a 2x increase. See how that works. I think it could be slightly bigger. Just add a little bit instead of multiply. Not bad, but I might move it forward a bit because it's kind of basic looking. Next up is the plasma ring. This one's kind of important. What do you set as your type? Like, whatever. Mission rate's good. Where's the scale? 0.01. I'm gonna 2x these and see if we can see it. I can a little bit. I'm gonna 2x it again. Brings up to a 4x multiplier. I can see it there, but honestly, it could be bigger. That's what she said. God, did it again! I don't know why it's stationary rotation. They're so not smooth. I feel like it's with the grunginess, the textures could fit well in Reach. Yeah, probably. Okay, this is 180 frames, right? 180 frames. Let me check its animation graph. Overlay, object charging, frames. Yeah, 119. I swear, oh, did I not? Probably didn't export it back out or into the file. 775. Yeah, that's why. I didn't redo it. I just expected it to work. Alright, let's see this now. Let's add a little bit of a buffer after that. We'll go to like 185. Mostly due to the way that the illumination is recovering. I could probably tweak it a little bit and make it better in the tags, but I think it'd probably be better to do it this way. Alright, as for those little bits that are floating in, I feel like they should go from like a red to a really bright white. I'm gonna try that. That was the charging sparks. Also, they're a little bit large. I'm gonna reduce their scale by about half. That way they're a little more subtle. What's half of 12.5? That's like, I don't know, I'm just gonna round it down to 0.6. What did I just change? That was particle size, right? On charging spark, that's it. Still too big. What the fuck? 3 to... I'm just gonna keep doing it here. 125 to 25. Yeah, it should be more of a subtle effect like that. That's better. But also the intensity... Change color from like a dark red to a lighter color over time. I would like it to be more of a spline curve like this, where it stays red for longer before going light toward the very end of its life cycle. You can't really appreciate the red color due to the alpha intensity. That's looking pretty cool, though. Did it finish exporting? Nice, it did. Let's get that in there. Okay, does that fix the jittering a little bit? Not quite, but close. I don't know if there's really any good way about this. Doing a charging animation is kind of rough. I might have to do it as like a weapon type animation. So angry. I'm gonna modify this weapon really quickly because it keeps running out of ammo. It's a bit obnoxious. Is the weapon? Yeah. Charge elimination 1, that's good. Elimination recovery time. Maybe this will save it. Maybe up here, like overheated weapon, something values. Heat loss per second. No, I think my best bet's just going to be to add more frames to this at the end. It goes wham, slam shut, and then boom! Oh right, I opened Substance Painter for a reason. So our Guardian Large here. One thing I was wanting to do was on the front, there was not the height details I was working on, the purple bit here. This I wanted to add on the base layer. in this color. Bit of emission. I'm going to go ahead and export those. Grab this right here. Put that into the bitmaps folder and grab those bitmaps. I'm going to hook that up to the front shader real quick, which should be right here. I'm going to do a self-illumination simple. It's going to be front emiss. Self-illumination color will be the default. I'm going to set it to 3. I might do that a curve on weapon illumination. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll set it to a curve. Input weapon illumination. It's going to start out at 0 illumination, and then it'll go to maybe like 5 on weapon illumination, and we'll kind of have it curve up and into that. And the illumination color is going to need to be, what color was it? It was kind of a emissive color was a very light bluish purple. Why don't we have hex values in here? That drives me nuts. Whatever, I'll estimate it roughly. Oh, that's kind of sick, the way it just blooms out super hard. Like 25, see how that looks. I think I'll have to increase the saturation of the color to maintain it a bit. Oh, that's crazy cool. I got the same thing with the eye, bro. That's sick. What the fuck? I don't know why it's that color, but it is. But it's really cool. Alright, self-illum intensity. My base basically is normally at 12. I'm gonna leave it at 12, and I'm gonna have it go to 25 also on weapon illumination. Damn, that's really cool. That would be very saturated, deep red there. Maybe it needs to be like at 50 or something. No, you know, it might be because the color was dark. Illumination is really dependent on color. That is so fucking cool looking. Are you kidding me? Tight. Damn, I kind of like the way that it all like unlocks then pulls back together. I didn't think I would like that at first because it's kind of a requirement for it to do that as an overlay animation. It's a restriction, but kind of fuck with it. Not bad. But yeah, that purple color is really cool. Reminds me of like Shin Godzilla. Blue, yellow, pink, whatever, man. Just keep bringing me that. Good reference. Good reference. Oh no, the weapon died. It doesn't have unlimited ammo. I gotta fix that. Age generated per around 0, 0. How does that break it? Okay, that bloom is a bit much. I cannot lie. 150 might be... I might have gone a little over the top. Fuck! The beam could be bigger. It will. It's a temporary beam. Speaking of which, we might as well do that now, because the charging effect looks decent, but the beam is handled by the firing effect. So we can take the charging effect, say it's like decent for now. I definitely want to do way more cool shit with it, but I like it enough. I like it enough. We'll open up now the Accumulator firing effect. We have just one event. It's got, what is it? Oh, right, it's got a beam system. That's the most important thing, right, is the beam system. Let's do characters. Oh, it's literally using the monitor beam that whole time. Go me. Red Scarab Beam. I may end up doing something similar to a Red Scarab Beam. I don't think an instant beam is very fun for gameplay reasons. So we'll see. Length is fine, but I'm looking for... where's the scale? Thickness? Do 1 thickness. Is 0.25 times 4. So that times 4 would be 0.4. How are we doing? I literally could not see. Oh wait, 0.4 to 0.3. Wait, 0.4 to 1.2 because I x times 4 it. I think the tiling on one of these is like really off. Base map uses the tube shape, which I don't think that's the issue. I think the tube shape is fine. Probably this one. UV tiling, UV scrolling is fine, but UV tiling is 1 to 0.75 or 1 to 1.25. Why don't I see the tube rendering? I feel like I just straight up don't see the tube rendering. This one is using the monitor beam palette. It's like a red palette I can use. Tags FX control gradients. Monitor beam, Scarab beam, Sentinel beam, Valhalla beam, Tower, Wraith mortar. What does the monitor beam's gradient look like? It's usual, just like orange to white. Nothing too crazy there. Spiral, plasma, outer flaming trail, energy trail, energy. Oh no, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for FX gradients. Shaders, perhaps? Not FX. Wouldn't it be under shaders? Shaders. Gradients. Beam templates? No, these are templates. I'm looking for default bitmaps. No, shaders. Maybe it would be under the FX after all. O3, FX, no, tags, FX. It wouldn't be contrails, right? Particles, gradients. Perfect, okay. Is there a plasma red? Okay. Laser red? What does that look like? Oh, this is perfect. This probably look good. Let's see. Not bad. Not bad. I probably will end up using something similar to the Scarab Beam, but those white lights are sick as fuck. I know, those looked way cooler than I thought they would. Imagine this with like sound effects and like screen shake and stuff. It's like chunk, 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 chunk. Let me try the cape as blue. I feel like the cape as white's not bad. It's a very inoffensive color. It really will just go with just about anything. It's kind of like a yellowish white. I'm gonna save these colors here. But I'm gonna try, I believe the previous one had the darker color here kind of in the blues. Kind of like a darker blue if I recall. And then the lighter color was basically like a cyan. Very like cyan color. Try these two. See if they look any good. I do on the side ones. I have the cape and the cloths on the arms separated out so I could tweak their textures differently and make them look a little better. The cyan's a bit much. Oh right, because that's the only one left. Maybe I could give it this color. Ooh. I like how spooky that color is. It's very like Joel. I don't know. I'm kind of partial to the white. Blue seems a bit much. It's clashing with the colors in my eyes. Or find anything really cool in the leak that we haven't seen yet. I stopped looking through the leaks as soon as I couldn't do it on stream anymore. I was really interested in it, but I didn't think there was too much more, to be honest. And besides, if I can't show it or if all I can do is talk about it, that's kind of lame. All the Halo 3 stuff is what I was most interested in. Everything else is just kind of for fun. More blue like the hard light walkways, like a lighter blue. We could try a lighter blue. And the cape, oh, I was. Here's a lighter blue. I kind of like that. It's not bad. These aren't even the final, like, misty cloak textures either. I want to experiment with them more. I just got it to a point where I was like, that's not bad. The inner core is also more of a lavender blue, or foreigner constructs are more cyan and almost neon. I agree, but I mean, this was the actual color in it on the original, like, the leaked version. I got it, like, as close as I could to this color. I honestly really like it. It makes me want to make the, like, the side glowy bits become that, like, lavender color almost. They look kind of cool with that color, and it matches like the core. That's kind of sick. Let me see what that looks like if I put it on both. Strato Sentinel next? That's going to be a whole ass project. Strato Sentinel is enormous. I'm not against it, don't get me wrong. It's just a lot of work. Is there any way Halo 3's engine add physics to the capes? Yeah, that's why I had the flag, the multiplayer flag. I could add cloth, but every time I tried to add the cloth, it kind of broke a lot. It was a bit annoying. I could try it again now that I have like a fully rigged up animated biped and everything, but last time I added it, it just like completely broke and like stretched out to infinity and didn't work. It does, but only works on a plane. Yeah, which is fine theoretically, but... Yeah, ODST has the physics that let you do like wiggly bones. This is starting to look sick. Textures aren't even done yet either. Imagine this with sounds and like screen effects and stuff. I wish I could just do like subtle screen shake as it's like charging. I want to just chunk, 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 you know? That'd be sick. That'd be so fucking cool. Wonder what I could do. Maybe I could have... Maybe I could have part of the charging effect. FX charging effect. I could probably add like a screen effect when it's charging. Maybe it could like desaturate everything and then go wham and like slap you with a fucking because I mean this is big and its beam is like crazy and the beam should leave molten impacts behind like the ground is melting. Yeah, I think it might already. It's using the old Guardian Sentinel beam as a basis and I think I added that to it. Not entirely sure though. Anyway, primary trigger, let's do tags, objects, giant, scarab. I'm gonna steal the scarab screen effect. FX, destruction. Here's what I want to do. Allow effect outside radius. No. Maximum distance I'll do like 300, and then it'll have a distance fall off like that. Oh, I see, because that way it's constant. Okay, no, that's cool. We'll do it to 0. Time fall off is... wait. Controls lifetime and time fall off. So the lifetime of this should be 6 seconds. And instead of the intensity starting really high and then going lower, the intensity should ramp up. Like that. Angle fall off was based on how much you're directly looking at it. That's pretty cool. It goes from 1 to 0.35. It's not bad. I feel like 0.5 though. So exposure boost, we'll do 2 stops. Gamma enhance is fine. The color filter is also good on that. Alright, let's see how that works. A bit much. Oh, you know what? That's not. That's mostly this. It's the beginning of this. Is it cut asset from the original game? Was it functional when you started working on it? It's enough regardless. So this is based off of cut content. It looks, I would say, very similar to the cut Guardian from the dig site leak, but I completely remodeled it myself. This is all of like a from scratch character. It's just I had really good reference because there was a leaked model that I could base it off of, but it's a lot more like refined right now than that one. That one was really messy and early. Why is it becoming blue when it fucking shoots? I'm just testing out a screen effect right now. Trying to see if I can get something cool with it where like it charges up and then everything goes blue. Does it permanently play if... Oh, it does, even if it stops. Is there a way I can make it delete itself if it stops playing? Is there like a thing for that? I don't think there is. You can do particles die when effect ends, but I don't think I can change that. So it's gonna be like a permanent thing. And then I could probably go from blue to red the moment it starts firing. I don't think I can change color filter with a... No, I can't, it seems. That charges. I think what I'll do as well for the time fall off is I'm going to add a point here. Like that. Flatten that one out. Because by this point in the effect, it should already be at like maximum intensity and already fully open. And then when it fires... Oh wait, and then as it gets to the end, I should add another point. Where it closes right at the end there. Let me try that. So when it closes, you should see the screen effect kind of fall off a little bit. Nice, that's pretty cool. You remodeled them by hand? Yeah, it took a while. It took like 2 days to do them. I've been working on this nonstop for like 3 days, I would say. It's been a lot of work. But I really think this thing is such a cool enemy, it's such a cool concept that I want to bring it to life. Making mad progress on this. Yeah, it's coming along really nicely. I'm pretty happy with it right now. So for the firing effect, I think it should also have like a screen effect on it. I'll copy the charging area screen effect and make it just a firing area screen effect. I'll change the color to be red. The time fall off should go be the inverse. It should start really powerfully and then just kind of fall off. Not like that. And the lifetime, I think it's a 3-second fire time if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yesterday was just an unmoving, untextured model. I know. Rigging it and animating it makes a massive difference. Although I did spend a lot of time off stream last night working on it too. I was in between me when I was prototyping that new mission idea. Ooh. I wonder if I could add steam to it. Because, okay, you guys see how when I'm done firing, it kind of like unlocks and plays the animation in reverse? I don't know how to reverse. I don't know how to undo that. So maybe that could be kind of like a cool off, where I could have like steam venting out of it or something. That way it kind of seems like purposeful. I was thinking like beneath the... I'll just show you. I was thinking maybe I could have the steam come out like here, in this area right here. Could just kind of go... I think it'd be cool just like shooting out from there, like right there. I'll try that. I'll try that. We'll copy that marker. We're gonna call this steam vent. It's sus. God, I hate myself. All right. Put that there. We're gonna parent this not to the eye bone, but the root bone. Which is down here. Parent to that bone. We're getting hydraulics. Hell yeah. Could it come from somewhere in here? Vague, nondescript point inside it. Right there, we'll duplicate that. Flip its Y value around to here, do a 180-degree rotation on that axis. Steam vent's looking good. Let's export this out. I could probably yoink a particle system from not the Scarab, that one's too big. Maybe the Scarab. We'll try the Scarab one, because that's just a big ODST particle system. Need to be up in a couple hours. Riley, get some sleep. You can watch the VOD if you're that dedicated, which I appreciate. That's fucking awesome. You gotta get some sleep. Or just fall asleep to the stream with it playing. Alright, now that we have that in the firing animation now, because I don't think it's spamming the firing animation. No, it's not. It's got to be a one-time firing effect, I think it is. Otherwise, it would be spamming the fuck out of that. Actually, let me change it really quickly. The screen effect for firing should have a bit more intensity to it. Let's see, this is probably overkill, huh? Oh wait, let's let it roll out. is a bit much. Maybe like in, maybe like when the glassing beam fires, we could do something like that when it's a bit darker. Okay, how about gamma enhanced to 0.75, exposure boost to 1.5, and then we'll have the time fall off a bit more linear. Not bad. Not bad. We do need that steam effect, though. What I'm gathering, the firing effect, everything here, it's a 0.1 second event, which is weird because it would theoretically be spamming the ever-loving fuck out of this. Dead chat. It's so late. I'm surprised any of you guys are here, to be honest. I don't even know how many of you are here. Damn, we got like 90 people here still. That's crazy. I'm honestly just streaming this because it's so fun. I figure might as well stream. Wait, how big is this thing compared to the Lich? I know, I'm ADHDing, but like, what's that look like? Damn, it's actually reasonably large compared to the Lich, which the Lich is fucking huge. Oh, my guy just runs over at like Mach 63. I'll also change the flight characteristics of this pretty substantially. Needs to be more flowy and snake-like. It would be pretty cool. It needs a lot more animations overall. It's very stiff and rigid right now for sure, which I do like to a degree, but like it could use a little love. Speaking of which, remove some of those angles. Bank angle 0 degrees. Bank apply time, that's fine. Deceleration, angular velocity, maximum, blah, blah, blah. Does that mean it stops banking now? Oh, nice. Now it's more monolithic. That's better. The banking was driving me kind of crazy. It still does that annoying thing when it turns, though, where it goes good, 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 good. Not entirely sure why. Bank angle, bank apply time, bank decay time. Amount that we pitch up or down when moving up or down. 0. Okay, now it rises and falls in a very monolithic fashion. Yep, that's pretty horrifying. I think we didn't turn so quickly and moved like something that size would semi-realistically wouldn't be so jarring. You know what? I agree. Let me turn the acceleration to like 0.5. And with the deceleration, make it very floaty. It still turns a bit too quick. I don't know why it has this jittering thing to its turning speeds. I'm gonna check out the... I'm gonna give it the Sentinel aggressor's movement values for turning. Because it turns smoothly, I'm pretty sure. Jumping and landing, sun duration 5.5, that's fine. Ending camera height 0, 0, 0. Blah 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 15. Centered out. Maybe shape spherical has that effect? No, it's not that. Alright, maybe radius is high. Mass, I'm gonna make it mass like insane. 900,000 mass. Hard, metal, thick, or sentinel. Sure. So here's where things get a little interesting. It has default ground fitting data. I don't think any of that matters. Bank angle, bank apply time, blah blah blah. That's all fine. Angular velocities, 180 to 360. Maybe that'll fix it. Well, it doesn't get stuck anymore. That's nice. Its size fits it better. Okay, what if I remove... If I cut this in half so it becomes 90 and 180? Is it still... No, now it starts to be weird. It has to be 180 to 360. Oh, was it just too close to the ground or something? Because I want to sleep and not wait for Drake to show off the Infinite Guardian. Oh shit, I completely forgot. Yeah, let me open that. I got so distracted with all this fun animation stuff. Oh, I guess I didn't download it. Hold up. The Guardian! I found it. What the fuck? This shit looks hella strange. The same basic concept and shapes are there. It's just a bit odd. Has an armature? No. Looks very strange. You can see it's like similar. Eye looks like a spring. I mean, there were rings in the eyes, and they have like the core idea in there. There's just no core centerpiece in there. Ah, this looks odd. Very odd. I'm just so used to the other Guardian, I can't like imagine even seeing it as anything else. Not bad by any means, it's just different. I think I like the old one, the old design a lot better. Could be totally biased, but you know, it's pretty cool. Cool to see like an infinite version of it. Probably not what's supposed to normally look like because it's a hologram. It has a laser going through the eye. Oh yeah, true. True. It's cool to see though. Infinite Guardian. Well, infinite like classic Guardian. You know what I mean. We're so back. I think gotta be a better way to do this. Okay, what is the There's a camera movement value, moving turning speed and stationary turning speed. Moving turning speed is 300. Stationary turning speed is 0. Why does it snap? It only allowed to turn so much? Alright, I'm point one-ing this shit. Farming rune dragons and old school RuneScape. Nice! I should work on my project. I pray for a visage. You got this. Oh, there it is. I got it. We're so back. Damn it. I had it. Oh, the acceleration. Oh, maybe that's why. Does that need to be a lower value to work that? The hell is its deal, man? What the fuck?
My deserts, my Arrakis, my dune.
This makes me wanna die. You still here? I'm still here. I cannot be stopped. I'm literally insane, dude. I'm insane. Well, that didn't help it. God bless America. Pull up Davy Jones VFX Strato Sentinel. I don't have the off or on hand. I'm just gonna point one and divide every speed by 10 and call it on that. Should be fine. When it's moving, it's just fine. Good news is Sentinels don't really ever stop moving. It's only a player controlling them who would stop moving. Oh, the screen shake goes hard. What the fuck? That's so sick. Walking needs to be quicker and sharper. Hold on. Needs to be quicker and sharper. There's always going to be a short delay between the actual firing and the lock-in, unfortunately, but that's possible. Oh, you know what I could do? I could pull a little bit from the Halo 2 Scarab firing animation, actually. I'm gonna try something real quick. That's fine. I don't need the animation graph, I don't need the model. The firing effect, though, that's what I need. I don't know if this will work, actually, now that I think about it, because it needs to be played one time, and I don't think I can do a one-time fire, can I? Where's the firing weapon? No weapon tag open? Give me the weapon tag. Where are you? There you are. Let me see. I want to see if it does one firing effect per burst or whatever. No. Doesn't seem to. Might be able to get away with that though. Is it spew burst type? Charge, 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 discharge. I don't know if discharge counts as a burst. I'll have to test. But in any case. Foreigner contracts, weird floating machines instead of the Tron guys from Halo 4 and 5. Yeah, they're just like big, metallic, crazy looking motherfuckers. I like it. Oh, right. I wanted to see if I could do like a plasma burst like how I did on the Halo 2 Scarab. I think it was pretty rad. Let's see. Make it feel kind of like an explosion going off when its beam first fires. That should be under, not characters, but vehicles. Under Scarab H2. FX. I'm gonna have to go to its actual drivable giant. I'm gonna have to track down this tag. It's so messy. Shit's old. It's hella old. Yeah, there it is. Energy beams are short of the balls. That's true. That's hella true. So we have the beam system, and then we should have the plasma burst, right? Plasma ring, smoke fire. Oh, maybe not. Oh, wait, I think my dumbass. Weapons. I think I put it at the end of the charging effect, actually. I like snuck it in there. That's not the right weapon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I snuck it into the charging effect, and that's how I managed to get the initial burst. Maybe I could do it on this as well. All 3 hours, I hear the Halo Wars music gets kicked in. Okay, let me check. The charging effect here. Events charge. What? That's it? It has the events charging. So it doesn't have it? I'm over here charging my Guardian. Yeah. Hey, what's up, dude? What up? How do? Hope you're doing well. I'm thinking it must be hidden away in a different charging effect that I didn't end up using. I could have sworn I saved this and made it work. Am I tripping? Let me grab the Halo 2 Scarab. Where is it? I know it's on the map. Plasma lotion? Hey, you take that back. I don't know what that is, but I did not enjoy it. Did I really not get the beam to work? I swear I did. It should have like a giant plasma burst when it first fires. Oh, I made it a continuous plasma burst. I hit the middle ground with it. Which is weird because I'm pretty sure I could have made it work. Okay. Oh, right. There is a bunch of firing stuff on here that I didn't even think about. Firing flash dot particle. I'm probably just going to have to scale that up. I'm going to tweak these a little bit. It's got starting count 1. So it's just one flash. Scale 0 to 2. I'm going to do like 0 to 8 probably for that. It's just a single flash. But it probably spams. Wispy smoke large. This is cool. I love the smoke on this. I'm going to just up the scale and the velocity. So that's going to go to 2 to 8. The initial velocity should be 4. Like 2 to 2. What else? There's on top of the smoke, there's the distortion shimmer. I don't think it has a, oh no, it does have a velocity. We'll do like 2, 2, size. Up it to 2 and 0.8 as well. See how that looks. I want to add like a plasma part to the beam that kind of like pushes forward with it, but it's difficult because the beam itself is separate from the particles. So if it like looks off to the side, wouldn't quite work. Well, we'll see. See how it looks. It's odd. Where did that plasma spray come from? Is that firing flash? Oh, it is. It's kind of a lame one. Also, it's orange. Illegal. Let's try that again. There we go, it's free. This is the Guardian I always wanted, but I could never have. What is it? Okay, so this is basically, it was supposed to be a type of sentinel. It's an enormous type of sentinel called the Guardian Accumulator. That was supposed to show up on the mission Guardian Forest, but that mission got cut from Halo 3. Oh, I killed it. It was very sensitive. Can't use its gun? That's lame. Really, why? I think they just kind of ran. I don't know what actually the exact reason why they cut Guardian Force. I know why they cut Foreigner City. I know why they cut Flood Ship. And like they were, Foreigner City wasn't fully cut. The city part was cut, but then they just merged it with Alpine and made it the Covenant. But the second half of that mission basically exists in the final game on the Covenant. The Scarab fight and the Prophet of Truth and stuff. I don't know about Guardian Force. I don't know the exact reason it was cut. You need to save this. You made this from scratch, right? Yeah, no, it's from scratch. I have like a, trust me, I have many backups. This is my 17th version of the blend file. Did I make it? I made this model, but I basically made I made this, but it's based off of another model, basically. Like, I had a really, really close reference that I was able to copy certain parts and shapes from. Like, it's all custom, but it was just, like, used really close references for some parts. Other parts are definitely fully custom. Some parts are even pulled from the actual Guardian hologram from Epitaph. But did I make it all? Yeah, like, I would say 90% of it I, like, modeled. I think it's just, like, the top shell part is a very heavily modified version of the Sentinel Guardian's head cover. Though, I did add a lot of geometry onto it. How long did it take? I've been working on this for about 3 days to go from, like, nothing to this. Not completely 3 days. Like, I haven't spent, like, a ton of time on it. I haven't been able to do it, like, 24/7, but it's, like, while I had time during 3 days, probably at least, like, 5-ish hours each day. Oh, what the fuck? I picked up the other weapon. Oh, I was gonna add steam to this. I totally forgot for when it cools off. I'm gonna do like plasma steam, or like. Ooh, yeah, imagine that. It could have like light volumes that go like, the moment the beam stops, it goes like, and they extend out and they pull back in. Do you know why it was called an accumulator? What did it accumulate? I don't know. I do not know. Literally all I know is I saw the concept art for it. I wanted to make this a long time ago. I saw the model in the leak and I thought, damn it, I have to make my own version of that now. And here we are. Very accurate to the actual cut enemy though. Very, very accurate. Send a dialogue and raise when far. Good luck. Fallout modding is something else. Is there something we saw on a stream 5 days ago? That's weird. I don't know what you're talking about. Niche. Is there a reason this thing is stuck? Very quiet in here. It's late. It's like 1 something a.m. where I'm at. I mean, later on the East Coast. I think I'm brain dead. I'm really enjoying this, but I'm probably going to call it quits, to be honest. I'm going to jump out of here. I'm going to continue to work on this tomorrow on stream. It's really getting close to being, like, very, very much finalized, but still needs more. Still needs more work. I want to get an AI version of this that fully works and do some really sick, like, jumping out of the ground animation. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow, like a giant explosive animation where, like, comes out of the ground and, like, dirt goes flying everywhere, rocks go flying, do sound effects and stuff, and polish up the textures even more, make it look even better. Look forward to it. I'll be streaming that tomorrow, hopefully around 6 p.m. Central, 6 to 8 p.m. Central. Depends. Or actually, I might not be live tomorrow. I'm not sure. But I'll post an update on my Discord if I am live. That said, I'm out. Thank you guys so much for a great stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe. One more before we go. Nice. All right. Have a good one, you guys. Bye-bye.